Hello guys, welcome and let's do the question before us. I read the question first. Expand. Open the bracket y minus b over y squared, close the bracket, that is all raised to 6. In descending powers of y up to the term independent of y is 735. Find the value of b. Guys, we are expanding this term in descending powers of y, and that's what we are going to do up to the term independent of y. And guys, before we now do the question, let me just write the general formula. And the general formula is written like this: a plus b x now raised to n. This gives us a raised to n plus n a raised to n minus 1. Then we have bx all over 1 factorial. Of course, guys, 1 factorial is not a must that you need to write it. Guys, you don't need to write this, but let's continue so that we can see where we have started. Now plus n minus 1, and then we have a. Guys, now this comes to n minus 2. And we have bx. This is now raised to 2 all over 2 factorial. So guys, I have written this 1 factorial so that guys we can see that there is that pattern. Starting this one, we could say it is 0, then 1 factorial, 2 factorial, 3 factorial, and like that. And so therefore guys, we now come to our term right here. So we use the same format. We shall write y minus b over y squared raised to 6. This now comes to, we write this term first, and this is now raised to 6, plus, we write 6, y raised to 5, then we have minus b over y squared, and this is now 1 factorial right here. We don't need to write that, so I can do that. Now plus, we come to this term, this is going now to be 6, which is represented by n. Then n minus 1, this is now 5. Then we have a, which is now y. This one is now raised to 4. And then from there, we have minus b over y squared. Now we raise that to 2. Guys, this one is over 2 factorial. And therefore, guys, this is where now we were expanding up to this point. And the reason is we are told the term should be independent of y. Guys, if you look at this y squared, then you square it again, you get y to power 4. And up here we have y to power 4. So this y to power 4 can cancel this y to power 4 right here. And so therefore, guys, this is the term now independent of y. But guys, let us right now in an orderly manner so that now we will have expanded up to that term. So this will now come to y all over b y squared here we have 6, and then guys, this is just to arrange that, and so I can even do it offline. And so guys, you can now see I have written it once again. Now it becomes y squared, y raised to 6, then you have minus 6y cubed. When I have cancelled this y2 and another y2 here, we remain with y raised to 3. Then we have b, now plus 30 all over 2 factorial, which is the same as actually 15. And here we have b squared. Guys, we were able to cancel this y and this y. Then we are left with the b squared. And finally, guys, this is our equation. And we are told the term independent of y is 735. And so we say 735 is then equal to 15b squared. And so therefore, guys, b is equals to, the b squared is equals to 735 all over 15. Guys, this now comes to b squared equals to 49. Now taking square root on both sides, that side and that side, guys, we shall have b is equals to plus or minus 7. And so therefore, guys, this is our solution. And thank you guys for listening to me. Bye.